What's up? My name is Apollo the Child. I'm a spoken word artist, hip hop artist, one half of Funky Colors, one half of Poetic Elements, former co-director of the Urban Legends Poetry Collective. I do spoken word, I do youth work, radio host. There's a lot I do. Been active in the city for 14 years. Very community oriented. I love community. I love to give back to the community. And I want to welcome you to Food for Thought, hosted by kids. All of these Ottawa Anglo-Saxon streets is sweet, but I know there will never be one named after someone like me. Skin too brown, name too ethnic or exotic. I know there will never be one named after someone like me. I don't speak the King's English. Nah, my native tongue was snuffed by the Queen's speech. My ex-girlfriend's friend likes to pretend she knows what it's like to be me. Surprised by my brown skin and bushy beard, but lack of accent, she says, I know he was Canadian the moment he started to speak. As if my mother's tongue fumbling awkwardly for words that'll never come makes her less. As if my father's thick Middle Eastern accent makes him less of a Canadian citizen. When they bled, literally passing tests to become citizens of this country, can you tell me what year Newfoundland joined Canada? Becky, doesn't that technically make them more Canadian than you? How privileged it must be to be born in insecurity while immigrants fight tooth and nail to call this home. How privileged it must be to sing our national anthem freely without acknowledging that our country was built on a pile of broken bones and lost souls. All of these Ottawa Anglo-Saxon streets is sweet, but I know there will never be one named after someone like me. Born in insecurity while my parents fought tooth and nail to call this home. Beaten in Turkey, jailed in Syria, my mother tells me of her cell ceiling and of the urine that leaked. How she held my older brother as a baby and begged and pleaded to Allah. But Becky seems to think that language is what makes us Canadian. My lack of accent worn as a congressional medal on her chest that reads assimilation literally tells my ex-girlfriend she loves to see the integration of brown bodies, ignoring the hell my parents were facing. But see me, Becky, I'm not an immigrant. I never was. I'm a second generation. But I guess to someone like you that makes me immigrant adjacent. So you can eat our shawarma, our falafel, our hummus, our tabbouleh. And yes, that's tabbouleh, not tabbouleh. Smoke our shisha and leave behind the ashes of my father's psychology masters. Welcome to Canada. Now drive these goddamn taxis. See me, Becky, I don't seem to ignore the privilege you seem to hold. To you, bombs over Baghdad was nothing more than an outcast single you simply skipped because Hey Ya was far more catchy. So Becky, you can catch me on these Ottawa Anglo-Saxon streets, speaking fluently in Queen's speech, leading the youth with the poetry I teach, and you can keep the topic of my brown body, my heritage, my citizenship, my parenthood, and my lack of accent out of your goddamn mouth.